Hello and welcome to the channel. Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has said he does not have a problem with the governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo. Soludo caught controversy when few months to the just concluded presidential election attacked the former Anambra State governor and declared that he cannot win the election. Only a few days ago, reports which have since been denied by the governor emerged that he was in cahoots with the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his son Sheyi to murder Obi. Obi has now set the record straight, saying he doesn't have a problem with Charles Soludo. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Anambra Assembly poll. I have no problem with Soludo, Peter Obi. As the ruling All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA) in Anambra State struggles with the Labour Party LP for the control of the political soul of the state, the presidential candidate of LP in the February 25th election, Mr. Peter Obi, has insisted that he has no problem with the state governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Obi's position came on the heels of a statement credited to Soludo that constituencies do not produce APGA members during Saturday's House of Assembly election will not be enjoying the dividends of democracy, as lawmakers from such constituencies would only be paid their salaries, while those which produce APGA lawmakers would enjoy dividends of democracy. In the February 25th National Assembly election, LP produced 2 senators in the state, while APGA produced none, with LP also scoring over 80% of votes in the presidential poll. Speaking with reporters after addressing candidates of LP for the House of Assembly in Hawker, Obi said he told the candidates to go about their campaigns peacefully. He said, by God's grace, they will win on Saturday and contribute in building a better Anambra State. I thank those who are supporting us, and I want the best candidates to win. Election is not war. Let me say categorically that I absolutely have no issue with the governor. Both of us remain friends and we enjoy the best of relationship. We can have political differences, but the fact remains that he is the governor of the state. I contested for the president of Nigeria, which to the best of my knowledge, he is not a contestant. I have told my people to go and campaign and win the election on March 18. Their duty as legislators is to work with the governor to ensure that he delivers dividends of democracy to the people. They should give him the necessary support in making laws that will help improve education, roads, health, etc. The lawmakers do not perform executive functions, and so there is no way they can stop him from doing his work. He cannot ask them, as lawmakers from another political party, not to pass on the roads he built, or ask their children not to attend schools he built. If he provides water, they will drink it. So I don't see any conflict anywhere. If you work, people will benefit from it, even if you don't like them. Maybe the governor was misquoted because a lot of things happen these days. Obi also spoke on the alleged decision of LP members in some states to support the governorship of other political parties, saying that it was individuals that gave such support. We have a political party that is growing, and that is why we are going around to urge our supporters to vote for our candidates, he added. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, the camp of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has accused the president-elect Bola Tinubu of rigging the 2023 presidential election intelligently. Atiku's camp said Tinubu used his conscience in rigging the presidential election. Reno Omokri, a close ally of Atiku, said Tinubu allowed other candidates to have votes during the rigging process. In a series of tweets, Omokri accused the Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi of rigging unintelligently. According to Omokri, Obi was the rigger-in-chief of the presidential election. He claimed that Tinubu did intelligent rigging. At least he used his conscience to give small votes to other candidates. Peter Obi's rigging was so unintelligent. In the history of Nigeria, when and where have you heard of a candidate getting 97% in some areas in the southeast? The Peter Obi that is shouting everywhere that he was rigged out is saying nothing of those areas in the southeast where he got 97% of the votes. Where else did that happen during the hashtag Nigerian elections 2023? Yes, this election was rigged, but Obi was the main rigger-in-chief. Also, a former Niger Delta militant, Asari Dokubo, has claimed the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, Peter Obi, should be in jail. Dokubo said Obi should be in jail for investing the funds of the Anambra state government while he was a governor. He criticized the former Anambra state governor, alleging he invested the state funds in a family business. The former Niger Delta militant leader disclosed this in his latest video. In a normal country, Peter Obi is supposed to be in jail for investing state money in a family business and failed, Asari Dokubo said. Recall that Dokubo recently described the Labour Party's presidential candidate as a glorified Yahoo boy. Dokubo also stressed that the Labour Party's presidential candidate was not fit for the highest political office in the country. Meanwhile, Nigeria's president-elect Bola Tinubu has accused the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, of allegedly sponsoring one Lloyd Ukwu, a United States-based Nigerian who is the executive director of the National Democratic Coalition, Nadeco, to smear him and discredit the February 25th presidential election. The Independent National Electoral Commission declared Tinubu the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress as the winner of the February 25th presidential election on March 1st, 2023, despite the criticism that trailed the election, which some analysts have described as the worst since the country's return to democracy in 1999. Following the alleged rigging of the poll, the United States chapter of Nadeco last weekend announced its expulsion from the group, citing a fraudulent electoral process. The group, in a statement signed by the company's executive director, Lloyd Ukwu Esquire, Nadeco USA disclosed that the expulsion will be formalized in an international news conference at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. It stated that it will not accept electoral fraud because Tinubu is a founding member of Nadeco and a staunch supporter of Nadeco USA. In the meantime, the group disclosed that it has initiated measures to interrogate the INEC server and bimodal voter accreditation system BVAs machines used in the presidential election in an effort to extract the original votes cost. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.